motivations in the game. And bringing your team here against an SEC opponent, there's a lot on the table. Guys who may have been overlooked, under-recruited, chip on their shoulder. This group of 16 always wants to compete against the bigger, more powerful schools. But you don't want to do too well. What if they steal your guys in the transfer portal? Coach says he's not worried about that. He just wants his guys to be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And the Razorbacks will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Barfield. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. He leaves it with his back. Maybe a crease. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Rainbow Warriors want to crank the tempo.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on third down. Critical down and distance. Oh.
Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Running inside, it's Barfield. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Trying to run, it's Barfield. They use the sideline and get him out of bounds right at the 9. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Trying to pound it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And you can't draw it up any better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive, and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk, and strangely, one possession in, it got really quiet.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game, because you're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. You've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd down.
The run inside. It's Russell. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Smith takes the handoff. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. The Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson will throw. Quickly to the tight end. And he gets it right on the cusp, maybe a few pebbles short of a first down in that football. I see the closed fist from the ref. It'll be 4th down. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. In your own territory, 4th down, no problem at all. They just go for it again.
What about you, Reese? Are you going for that?
Yeah, man. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And down he goes. And there is a little more difficult to defend than pressure right up the middle, and the big nose tackle brings it there.
And he starts right on the football. A lot of time he gets double teamed, right? Because he's right there and you got the guards next to him, but the big fella just uses his power, overpowers the line, gets to the quarterback, and gets the sack.
And the Razorbacks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Steps away to find some room. Still on his feet at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Razorbacks are marching down the field.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Smith's got it. Push down for the tackle. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
That was a big 1st down for this offense. Like, your defense was just on the field a lot. And so to get a 1st down, to get that clock moving, to get them a little bit of rest, now getting maybe a little bit of a rhythm offensively, big 1st down for this offense.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. And now on 2nd down for this offense. We've reached the end of the period, and Hawaii is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll run play action. Dumps it to the back. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The linebacker's showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
Unloads to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on third down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Rainbow Warriors racing to the line in the hurry-up. In the red area, it's Barfield. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Looking to fire. Setting up the screen. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Trying play action. On the move to his left. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
Take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. They didn't find much room. He'll pick up a couple out to the 5. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Hill. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Rainbow Warriors call timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Razorbacks need to pick it up on 4th down. Defense playing a bail technique. On 4th down, going to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. The Rainbow Warriors will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we driving back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Hill. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Rushes on him, and he never had a chance. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. 3rd and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snap it to the back. There he goes. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. From the red zone, it's Barfield. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the run, now to throw. Looking to scramble. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone. This crowd knows when to bring it. Running inside, it's Rice. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hawaii!
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this 1st half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Hill. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch, it's Hawkins. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Wants to throw it again. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. This will likely be the last play of the half. The run inside. It's Russell. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They get the timeout called here and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Absolutely perfect. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side...
Brings it in down the left side. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant. Corner's going to give them room. Wants to throw on first down. Over the middle, it's Smith. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Razorbacks headed quickly to the line.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out. And
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
And the Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Back to throw, it's Hill. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
when you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety, you get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing, great job getting a touchdown.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Under fire. He's taking the shot. Leaping grab for a big gain. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rice. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third.
Maybe some room here. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Rainbow Warriors moving quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Rice. Got some room into the goal line. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick, but the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Working that left side now. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout and make sure your guys have their minds right.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Hawaii! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The DBs will back off a bit. To throw, it's Hill. Trying to escape and get it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Going for the big play. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Denying a big play on the final snap of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Finds his man. It's Hawkins. Breaks into the open. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Razorbacks take